Dan, thanks. Well, it's almost 2024, if you can believe it. And with the new year, it means all sorts of popping fireworks. While it can be fun and exciting, they can also be dangerous, especially to children. Our Marcus Risen talked to some fire marshals about this. And Marcus, what are some things you found out?
Yeah, Clarissa, I learned that not only can fireworks cause injuries and fires, there's also several rules and regulations you must follow if you want to join in on all the fun.
As soon as that clock hits midnight on January 1st, most people hear one thing: fireworks. On New Year's Eve, it's common for people to shoot these up to celebrate a new year. But what people might not know are the rules and regulations of fireworks.
A few things to be reminded of are possession and discharge of fireworks within the city limits or 5,000 feet within the city limits is prohibited by law. Possession or discharge in the city limits, individuals are subject to confiscation of all fireworks, may be fined up to $2,000 plus court costs.
If you do decide to go pop fireworks, it's recommended that you go out to the county in a safe area where there's clear land with no grass.
You know, if you are going to discharge fireworks out in the county, you do have to be at least 600 feet from any fireworks stand. You have to be 100 feet from any roadway. And if you are going to be discharging fireworks out in the county on land that doesn't belong to you, you must have a written consent from the property owner.
So while fireworks are fun, they also come at a cost if you're using them in the wrong place. They might also come at a cost if you're not careful with them. They can cause injuries or even fires.
Burns and eye injuries are pretty common, especially in children. Something such as we may think sparklers are pretty innocent, but in fact they exceed over 1,000 degrees in temperature.
Don't let the small kids handle them. We don't want any kids to get hurt. Don't hold them in your hand. Don't throw them. You know, if you're going to have a flat level surface, like I said earlier, a water source, a bucket of water, something where if you have one that doesn't go off, don't go try to relight it, because that's when accidents can happen. You know, we don't want to, like a dud, explode, you know, when you're in your face or in your hand. So if it doesn't go off, leave it alone for 10, 20 minutes and then try to pour water on it. Don't relight it.
You also don't want to start the new year by scaring your furry friends.
If you do have pets, I would keep them in the house. Have them, you know, in a room with a TV or music playing. That way it kind of, you know, blocks out the noise. I know in the past we've had problems where animals run away because they're scared of the noise and end up, you know, stray animals. They get lost trying to avoid the noises.
So just because it's a new year, that doesn't mean you can't follow the rules and be safe when it comes to fireworks. And as the fireworks in the sky suggest, the new year calls for celebration, not for a trip to the police station or hospital.
And while most people are out celebrating when the clock hits 12, know that this is also one of the busiest nights of the year for first responders. So if you do need to call the Midland or Odessa police or fire departments, know that they are responding to all sorts of firework and shot fires calls, and they should get to your request eventually.